Hey stars, welcome back to my channel. I'm Purity, an Igbo Nigerian girl living in Lagos. And on this channel, I share career growth tips, faith reflections, and behind the scenes of reclaiming my voice and building a brand, as well as living my life with God at the center of it. Today, I'll be sharing with you career transition tips, tips that actually helped me transition from being a medical laboratory scientist to being a business analyst in 5 major steps. And first of all, decide on what you want to switch to. Carry out your research to understand what that new career path entails. What are the perks or disadvantages of being in that career path? This or that, like at least do you find anything interesting about that career path you want to switch to? Because learning something new or going into something new will come with its own challenges. Sometimes it will be frustrating. Sometimes you begin to feel like you're not good enough, right? But in those moments, what can make you happy or what can actually sustain you is if you are enjoying what you are doing, even if means you need to set your goal based on what you intend to achieve within a specific time frame. Make sure that it's measurable. Okay, by so and by let's say in the next 3 months, I should have learned how to use this tool, and you're going to make it very realistic. From your research, you would have found out what you need to do to actually get into that career path, which include right. So draw out a learning plan using the SMART framework. Take courses. There are so many free courses that please just let me know in the comment section if you'd like me to share with you some of these resources that have helped me while you're taking your courses. It's important to actually practice what you're learning, because if you're not practicing what you're learning, you're literally just amassing theoretical knowledge that you can't really use. So in terms of practice, there are 2 ways you can go about it, or there are 2 ways I would really recommend you go about it. The first part is while you're learning, you take on projects. These projects can be attached to the course you're taking. You can also see data sets online that you can use to actually practice what you have learned. Let's say if you're learning a particular tool, Excel, for a particular function that you've learned, pick the data set, practice that function, apply what you're learning, in your current job. Volunteer within your organization to actually carry out certain tasks that you know that would another head start or additional practice ground for what you're learning. Don't forget to put together your projects in a portfolio. Document what you've worked on in terms of projects that you have worked on while taking the courses, how you've applied what you're learning in your current job. Because remember, you're trying to move to a different career path. So you also need to find a way to infuse what that your new career path will require from you in your current job. So don't just learn in isolation. Join communities, find accountability partners, find people who are probably at your level or a little bit above you that have also gone through that phase. So associate yourself with them, ask them questions and work together with them. Have them, review your projects. And in addition to these communities, it's also important that you share your experience online. Visibility is important. Mind you, you are trying to switch career paths. It might just be a little tweet. Or it will be LinkedIn posts. It can be weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, but just make sure you're sharing your experience, both in terms of what you're learning and lessons you're gaining from those things. By the time you must have done most of these things, you should be ready to actually start applying for jobs. Most likely not feel like you're ready to start applying. Don't let that stop you. At least get used to the application process, get used to the interview process, get used to the kind of questions that they ask in those interviews. And you also, from there, have an idea of what more you need to take from those interviews to go and study and get better. And I think with that, I hope I've been able to tell you, I'll share with you the courses that I believe helped me in transitioning from being a medical laboratory scientist to becoming a business analyst. Let me know in the comment section if there's anything I spoke about you'd like me to dive deeper into, or if there are other things you'd like to hear me talk about. Just let me know in the comment section. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss it.